Bali is developing a maritime tourism hub to accommodate large cruise ships. Benoa Harbour is about to receive a significant investment in order to establish the Bali Maritime Tourism Hub. The private company Pelindo is delivering the development, which is partially funded by the Indonesian government. The nearly $80 million investment has been approved and will be used to develop the infrastructure and waterways management of Benoa Harbour in order to establish the Bali Maritime Tourism Hub. According to Antara News, Indonesia's national news agency, the project will have a direct impact on the local economy and government, with benefits reaching all the way up to the national government and business. The Bali Maritime Tourism Hub is intended to be a source of business growth for micro, small, and medium enterprises throughout Bali. With this in mind, the management team of the Bali Maritime Tourism Hub is looking to develop facilities on land, but first they must improve the infrastructure at sea. They must prioritize anchorage and shipping lanes. Benoa Harbour and the Bali Maritime Tourism Hub will be able to welcome commercial cruise ships once this work is completed. The Bali Maritime Tourism Hub's anchorage improvements would allow the port to welcome cruise ships up to 350 meters long and carrying up to 6,000 passengers. At the moment, Bali and Indonesia in general are not high on the list of top cruise destinations. This is due primarily to infrastructure constraints. Instead, many cruise lines provide their passengers with a taste of island life in the Caribbean or Europe. Although Bali caters to cruise travel, the sector's primary focus has been on fast boats as a mode of transportation rather than an experience. Some companies offer sailing charters in the Flores Islands and other parts of Indonesia, but Bali has tended to view boat travel as functional rather than experiential. Before the pandemic, Royal Caribbean International, a global leader in cruise travel, offered comparatively small boat cruise experiences to Bali. According to their booking website, they are currently only offering Asian cruises to Singapore, Malaysia, and Thailand. In an interview with the press, the project's corporate secretary stated, "We will continue to accelerate the dredging of anchorage and ship lanes in the Bali Maritime Tourism Hub area concurrently with the construction of facilities on land." He explained how the dredging will take place. He stated that the anchorage and shipping lanes will be dredged to a depth of 12 meters, up from the current depth of 9 meters. Once completed, the Bali Maritime Tourism Hub will be able to accommodate larger cruise ships. The project's team has lofty goals for the project's scope. Benoa Harbour is perfectly located along the Indonesian cruising route known as the Butterfly Route. According to reports, the Bali Maritime Tourism Hub will develop the Benoa Cruise Terminal of Benoa Harbour, which is expected to become the largest cruise ship berth in Indonesia, with hopes of becoming the largest in all of Asia. The management teams will develop the Bali fish market area and bring in a variety of micro, small, and medium-sized businesses to help increase employment and entrepreneurial opportunities for locals. Benoa Beach and Harbour now has dozens of water and adventure sports outlets and is a popular destination for both international and domestic visitors. The Bali Maritime Tourism Hub development plan is part of the government's larger initiative to diversify tourism opportunities on the island.